If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? How y'all doing? Good evening. Happy Friday, y'all. Woo! It's been a busy week. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Is everybody feeling really, really good? I hope so. I hope y'all feeling excellent. It's your girl over here. I am feeling great. Okay? Okay. All right. So, hello, Miss Daisy Neves, 5 Dimes. How y'all doing? So tonight we're going to be going into the Everyday Witch Tarot, the Psychic Oracle, the Psychic Tarot Oracle, and then we have the Mirror Next Money Deck Volume 2. Okay, so that's what I have for us this evening. I hope y'all feel so good because your girl is feeling good. And let me tell you, it was very humid today. I got rained on today. And my daughter asked me, she said, "How was your day?" I said, "Believe it or not, it was good." She was like, "You got rained on?" Yeah. I got off way late. I've been getting off late all week, but I don't know. I'm just real grateful. I just been in a spirit of gratitude. Hey, Ryan from the 8 and the little victual, Bethany Elliott, what's up? So I've been I'm just in a spirit of gratitude. I feel grateful. I used to complain about work, y'all. I used to be like, "Oh my God, work is." I used to didn't like I used to didn't like it, but what changed my mind when I seen all them people getting laid off from them tech jobs, all them people who had like office jobs and they started getting laid off, and I was like, I got a job, so I should be very grateful. So I've been really happy ever since, and I don't complain. I don't know. I'm just in good spirits. How you doing, Cheer Bear? How are you? And Christina, hey. Sometimes, you just got to look at, things could always be worse. Things could always be worse. So I'll be just grateful that, hey, I got a job. Even if I get a little overtime, I'm grateful. Hey, Shamika Jackson and Dennis and Boo Boo Bear Martin Simpson. Okay, y'all, so let's get into this tarot. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for us this evening. You're flexible. Okay, I know that's right. Oh, it's bad today in Wisconsin. We got the Fool in reverse. Okay, what's up? Is it Bonnie, the Sagittarius? Or is it supposed to be Bonnie or Bonnie? Bonnie, the Sagittarius? Which one is it? Am I mispronouncing it? The Star in the upright. I think it's Bonnie. The Star is Aquarius. The Fool is Aries. We have the Chariot, Cancer. Hey, Scrap Chick. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. And what is that? That's the Two of Swords in the upright. Energy at the bottom. Okay, so let me see. We got Aries, Sagittarius with the Star. Chariot was Cancer. The Three of Cups is in reverse. That's also Cancer. And then the Two of Swords is what is this? Two of Swords is Libra. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, we starting off with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. That's how it looks. Okay, it's Two of Pentacles in reverse is Capricorn. Woo! Three of Swords in the upright. Somebody, woo, who was out here acting a fool. Three of Swords is Libra. We got the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo in the upright. Then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. I don't like it. And then what is that? The Devil in reverse is at the bottom. Okay, so the Devil is Capricorn. The Two of Wands is Aries. And then I told you, and I named all the other ones. So let's talk about this. Somebody wants to stop juggling. Okay, they don't want to juggle anymore. This is someone who normally cheats with the Three of Swords. Somebody wants to stop juggling their person. This is a cheater. I think this person, I don't know why I feel like they cheat all the time, but it's like somebody trying to act like they brand new. So they want to stop juggling their person and cheating. This is somebody who wants to come in with an offer. Now, they want to make this offer, and it's like here with the Two of Wands. Now, here's the problem. This is somebody who wants to make an offer, but they don't feel like they have everything it takes to leave their toxic behaviors behind. The devil is all about lust, baby. This is somebody who like to drink, they like to smoke, they like to lay up, they might like to gamble, they like to spend money, they like to be toxic. This is somebody who got some things going on. And one of their toxic behaviors is they're very lustful. They want to leave it behind, but they don't think that they're equipped to leave it behind. They want to come in and make you an offer and say, "Hey, I've stopped. I've gotten myself under control. I'm trying to be a better person. I want to make you a solid offer." But this person, I don't know. I was getting serial cheater vibes. Like I feel it in my bones. Somebody's a serial cheater. But they want to stop. They do want to stop. They want to, they want to let this toxic behavior behind. They want to stop. They do. Hey, Michael Ellis Sr., I see you in another room. I hope you vibe good, a little higher over here. I see you. You was moderator. You was on one in the room. I see you. You was like, today ain't the day. I was like, oh Lord, I hope you I hope you feel better now, sweet pea. Okay. All right. So let's get into it, y'all. We have the Fool in reverse. Okay. With the Star. This is somebody who is not sure that you're going to give them a new start. They want you to step into the unknown. They want you to take a leap of faith, but they're not sure that you will take this leap of faith with them. Now, I think that they want you to take the leap of faith because this is somebody who is trying to be hopeful that they can, change their ways here with the Star. Okay, somebody's very hopeful that, I can change. This is somebody who wants to believe that they can change direction. See how right there, this is somebody who is trying to change a direction here with this Chariot. This is somebody who wants to feel balanced. It says this way or that way. This is somebody who wants to. Oh, okay, sweet pea. So here it is. This is somebody who they want to go in a whole new direction. Now, this is not the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is the Two of Wands, which is Aries, but I mean, it's normally, it looks like the Two of Wands. This actually is the Chariot, which is Cancer. I'm getting the wand energy thinking about these sticks. That's funny that I would say the Two of Wands. Well, this is somebody with the Chariot. They want to be successful. So they're trying to be hopeful. They're trying to switch directions. This is somebody who wants to be balanced, and they want to be successful here with the Chariot. Okay. Baby, this is a collective. Okay. Nox Maru. Yeah, this is a collective for all 12 signs. So you can just listen, take what resonates, and leave what doesn't. 5 dimes. Did I speak to you? Hey, boo. Junie June. How you doing? Did I get you, sweet pea? Okay. Now, like I said, this is somebody who wants to change directions, and they want to be successful at it. Because what are they trying to do? They're trying not to be a cheater. This is somebody who wants to take their relationship seriously. I don't want to cheat anymore, right? This is what they want to do. Now, they want to leave third parties alone. This is somebody who like them ladies who like to drink, turn up, and have fun. Third parties. Okay, this is the 3 of Cups, but it's in reverse. This is somebody who wants to leave all that behind. And with the 2 of Swords here, though, they want to hit their mark. But see, the 2 of Swords is about, they want to hit their mark, but they're going in. They're not really sure. They're not really sure they can do it. The 2 of Swords can sometimes about, trying to make a decision, or not really seeing how, seeing the best way to do something. This is somebody who does want to be successful. They're trying to have a lot of hope. But notice how she's blindfolded trying to hit their target. This is somebody who really, I'm going to be honest. Remember when I accidentally called this the 2 of Wands? The 2 of Wands, that's not by mistake. The 2 of Wands is about feeling like you have what you need to move forward. Okay, I have it. You're trying to see your future, and you're taking an assessment of what you have and trying to and being successful. This person, I don't think that they have it. You know how sometimes you can want to be something, but you're not. It's just not you. It's just not you. Hey, Tuesday. So I don't think that this person knows how not to be a cheater because they've been doing it for so long. I wonder what got them changing their mind. I got lots of questions. Let's talk about the Fool. So this is somebody who is not sure that they can take this leap of faith, or you will take this leap of faith. Let's see. Fool here in reverse. Fool in reverse is being clarified by the Four of Wands. In reverse, that's Aries. The Five of Pentacles in the upright, Taurus. And the King of Cups is in the upright, Cancer. I just don't know why did... Okay, this is somebody who they feel unstable without you. That's the Four of Wands. This is somebody who feels like, they can't cook without you, baby. You are the magic formula. They can't cook it. They can't cook without you. This is somebody who feels like they are out of balance. They're not stable. There's something missing without you with the Four of Wands. So financially, there could be some issues going on with the finances if they don't have you there. They need you to be able to cook. See, this is somebody who feels like they can't do it. They're Five of Pentacles energy without you. You are the wise counselor. I don't know why, but it just hit me just now. I think you're the King of Cups. They look at you as the wise counselor, the one who comes in with great advice, who takes care of them. Because this is what they're saying. They don't think that they could do this without you. I don't think that I can have this new start without collective. And so, like, financially, they need you. They also need you. This person relies a lot on you emotionally. They like how you notice how this King of Cups, you see how he has this little thing right here. It looks like a what they call them, something like a telescope or something in his hand. This is somebody who feels like you can see the bigger picture. You can see things down the road. You always come in with a great big cup of emotion and make this person feel better. And so they feel like they need you. Like, without you, they're not stable. They might not be stable financially or mentally. And so they like how you see things further out. You may be very intuitive. You know what I'm saying? And they like this. This is somebody who sees you as their star. Your hope. Okay. I like this. So somebody thinks they're not sure if they can do this without you. You know how sometimes when people try to get off of drugs, they need like a team behind them. They need an intervention. They need some support. This person feels like they need your support if they're going to try to clean their life up. So I do see them as looking at you as the star. You're the person who grounds them. It's something about your insight. It's like you may look at things from a higher perspective, but then you can bring it down to their level so that they can understand. Does that make sense? Remember, because see how it's like you can see far. So somebody really is looking at you as somebody who could see the higher perspective of things. And then you could bring it down to their level and make them grounded. I think this person, they think very highly of you. The star here in the upright. Ooh. Star in the upright is being clarified by the Four of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. And the Magician is in reverse. Come on. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Four of Swords, Aries. And then the Magician is Gemini. But the Magician's in reverse and so is the Ace of Cups. See, this is somebody who feels like they just can't do it. They feel like they don't have, like their cup is on E. Especially emotionally. This person just feels like they just experienced a lot of endings. Like they don't have, I'm telling you, somebody don't have, like, I don't know what's wrong with your person. It's like, I don't want to call them a closed heart chakra. But it ain't looking positive with that Ace of Cups. Especially with the four, followed by that Four of Swords. It does look like, because see, that's a lot of emotion. That's about blessings. All kinds of stuff. So with the Ace of Cups, this person's pretty empty. It's almost like they're dead. Like, on the inside. See how she looked dead? This like, yeah, it's like they're kind of dead emotionally. And this is somebody who really does not feel like they have the tools to be. I'm just getting dead. Like flatline. like when they see stuff, this person, like, do you got a pulse? Do you care about people? Do you feel emotion? Because, like, when you're dealing with somebody who is empty on the inside, especially with the magician here, because this is about having all the tools you need to be able to move forward. So, like, if we were talking about a relationship and somebody is missing the cup, that means that you don't have the emotional maturity to be able to understand where I'm coming from. You might come in like a page of cups in reverse. It's one-sided. You don't really think about another person's emotions and what you're doing and how it's affecting them. Or even, like, let's say it was the pinnacle. Like, okay, if they was missing the pinnacle, then, like, financially they might put everything on you, and this person did say they need you for stability. So this is somebody who is not really thinking about how hard things will be for you in the area of money if they don't have it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all think about people who's missing something. If it's money, they might not think like you do. Like, let me tell you right now, like my son, I'm gonna give you an example. Like this today, on my way home, he was like, I want Wendy's for dinner. And I'm like, why? I just went to the grocery store. I done went to the grocery store at least twice this week. And we have plenty to eat. And I even prepared things for dinner. Okay? I'm like, why do I need to go to Wendy's? We have food. But see how he's a kid and he does not understand the fact that, like, that would just be like, I would just be buying food just to be buying it. He doesn't need it. I have a refrigerator that's full of food. But see how he doesn't understand? That would be your person. I'm like, hey, I got some things going on. Mommy got to pay for it. I'm trying to, everybody budgets. You budget when you got stuff going on. I'm budgeting right now for some stuff I got going on or coming up. And he doesn't understand it. That would be your person. They don't understand. So emotionally, they don't understand. Financially, they don't understand. This person may not even look at things remember I said, from that higher perspective. See how you bringing stuff up and they're not looking at the long view. Your person is missing something. One of the tools, whether it's the wand and they may not have a lot of passion or that creative juice to keep going or to carry something through. They may not have that follow through. Your person's missing something here with the magician. And so it's like they're really unemotional. They just seem like, it's like, I don't know, I'm just getting empty. Like an empty jug. I don't like it. Now, this person wants to change. Okay, here with the Chariot. They do want to change. They want to change directions. They want to be successful. They just got to figure out which direction to go in. Now, I don't think this person really knows what to do if you're not, directing it. How you doing, Patrice? Some people will say, I didn't know what I wanted to be until you came into my life. I didn't have any goals until I met you. I don't know how to feel about that. Some people, I have heard men say it. I have not heard a lot of women say it. I have heard some men say it about, if they meet the right girl or woman, I should say, they'll be like, my whole life changed. She gave me purpose. I was cool with just this, and then I met her, and it made me want to strive for more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This person feels like they need your light, your star energy to be successful. Let's talk about this Chariot. Chariot here in the upright is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Are you kidding me? With the Page of Swords in reverse, this person feels like, child, without you, I can't eat, baby. I can't sleep, baby. This person can't do nothing without you in my life. They can't do nothing without you in their life, honey. Cannot. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. Eight of Pentacles is Virgo. And the Page of Swords is Gemini. How you doing? Is it, Halo? Hellois? How you doing, baby? Lion Sky Ventures, Patrice Hosey. Welcome. Anybody else? Mitsu Tuesday. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. Okay, now let me tell you why this is making me very concerned. This person feels like if you're not taking care of them, Nothing is going to work. And with the Page of Swords, they just don't have no direction. Remember, I just said, it's like that magician is so important. Because now this is making me feel like your person really is all the pages. They don't have the passion, the mental capacity, the financial stability, the emotional intelligence. This is somebody who is really making me concerned. Because it's like they don't think that they have the magic to carry out their goals. This is somebody who feels like if you don't take care of them, Queen of Pentacles takes care of those she loves financially. She knows how to make $1 out of 15 cents. If you're not there telling them how to alchemize or how to flip something or how to change it, they just don't know how, like they can't work. The Eight of Pentacles is, look at her. This is a woman who is mixing up a formula to a potion to put in her little cauldrons here, her little whatever these is, her little potion bottles. If you're not there telling them how to do, they just ain't, they can't do. This is somebody who feel like, I don't know what to do. And then with the Page of Swords, y'all, the Page of Swords is also about a spotlight or seeing something. This is also like looking at something from a higher perspective. Even if you are just starting off and like getting a fresh new idea, this person's like, I ain't got no clue as to what to do. I don't like it. I don't like it. They're communicating to me like they are very much Page energy, very codependent. And I'm not liking it because it's really coming across as like kind of childlike, just like a Page. Because like I always talk to y'all about, we're adults, right? And as adults, sometimes you might not have a cheerleader. Some people need words of affirmation. I'm not one of them people who need words of affirmation. I can watch a motivational video, take some things, write me some affirmations, say them however many times I got to repeat it back to myself and get up and light a fire under my ass. Other people need somebody to go, you can do it. Now, your person, because I just said they're coming out like a child, this is something I would have to do with my son. My son is only 7. Or even my teenagers. Don't quit. Come on, look at it from this perspective. If you keep with it, you can see success. Keep going. They, like, kids to me need words of affirmation. Whoever this is, they need that. They don't even know, like they don't even have no ideas on how to look at something from a, because see, to make $1 out of 15 cents with that Queen of Pentacles energy, you got to think outside the box. You got to look at what you got and think about, okay, this is all I got, but I can make this cook into something and still come out with a meal. See, this is all about cooking. Think about it. If she knows how to make $1 out of 15 cents, this is somebody who is looking at, okay, I got these jars here and I'm cooking and I'm going to make this work. And then this is how we're going to get it going. This person don't know how to do that. They just don't know how to do it. Now, they want to change directions. Remember, they want to be successful, but in order to be successful, this is somebody who has to stop cheating. They got to stop playing with the third parties. Okay. Hey, John Brisk, how you doing? Okay. So somebody has to leave third parties alone. Now, are they going to be able to do that? We about to see. Let's talk about this 3 of Cups. All right. Let's talk about the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups here in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse is being clarified by the Knight of Swords in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in the upright, and the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. This person feels like they have no forward movement. Everything for them is slowing down. Everything for them is slowing down. Okay. Can I be honest with you? With the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Cups is also about friendship. Now, I'm talking about third parties because we did see at the bottom of the deck, this is somebody who was cheating at some point, and it does look like they're trying to stop. But the 3 of Cups is about somebody feels like, okay, so they're trying to slow down with the cheating. But they also may feel like they can't move forward because they're not supported by friends. This is somebody who may feel like they don't have any friends. with the Three of Cups. Like they're really out here by themselves. They don't have anybody telling them, hey man, you should really, you got a good one on your hands, or hey girl, you got a good guy. This is somebody who would make a great husband. You shouldn't be cheating on them. You should stop. They feel like they don't have nobody supporting them on slowing down their third party behavior. This person feels like the fact that you don't really need them, no, that's not good. They feel like that is actually bad luck in their eyes. It's because whether they slow down with the third parties or not, you don't give a damn because you don't need them with the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who feels like you have it going on. You got your money together. You don't need them. You don't need them for money. You don't need them for spiritual. You don't need them for your mental, emotional, and physical needs. You are one of them people who are just all right, even if you just by yourself. And this makes them feel like, I want to slow down, but how am I going to slow down if my person don't really need me? Like, I don't want to be out here cheating on them, but they don't need me. And so to them, this is actually bad luck with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Because it's like, if you're with somebody who don't really need you, and this is somebody who needs words of affirmation, and they don't really, and they feel like you good, they don't really feel like they have a place. And then they feel like, well, if you good by yourself and I can't motivate you and I can't come in and do something for you, I'm going to go, I got to go over here and go visit Brenda, Tanisha, Wanda, Karen, Susan. I got to go visit them because they going to make me feel good about myself. Because they going to tell me you can do it. Because so they feel like it is not a good thing that you are so independent. And they trying to slow down cheap, but they need people to rally them on. They need a cheering crowd. Come on, baby. You got this. They need that. What's up, Nakia Brewer? How you doing, Steve Stanell and Gloria? How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. So whoever this is, they definitely need it. They need somebody to tell them, come on. What you got this. You got this. Keep going. Keep going. What's up, Audrey Nielsen, Evangelina Garza? Okay. I'm going back to the bottom. And Stephen Glover. Welcome back. Okay. So this person, they feel like this is bad news that you are so independent. This is somebody who is not sure that they could do this. Because see, they're wanting to be with somebody who is strong. They're saying they see you as the Nine of Pentacles. You're already coming out as somebody who is emotionally intelligent, as the King of Cups. You're also coming out as somebody, the Nine of Pentacles energy might as well, in my opinion, is like Empress. Like, because see, this is somebody who has it going on. Emperor or Empress energy. Like you got this. You good. Mentally, emotionally, all the, because you got all of the tools. And this is somebody who is looking like, man, I don't know if I can do this. Let's talk about the Two of Swords. What's up, Vicky Harrison and Kimmy? Two of Swords here in the upright is being clarified by the Three of Wands is in reverse. See what I'm saying? Nine of Swords is in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody feel like that. You don't need them. They're not sure that they can lift their burdens, create a stress-free environment, because the Ten of Pentacles, they ain't got nothing to offer you. This person don't have nothing to offer you. And they're not sure that they can hit their target with being with somebody like you. Ten of Wands is Sagittarius, Nine of Swords, Gemini, and the Ten of Pentacles is Virgo. Yeah, this is somebody who's not sure, like, they can lift burdens, create stress-free situations, because they ain't got no money. I don't have any money. I'm not stable. Whoever this is, they don't have a stable home life. They showed up. Didn't they show up as, like, Page energy? They already showed, Page of Swords. is out here. Did I say any other pages? I just got with that magician though. I don't know why I'm feeling very strong that your person is all the pages. I just don't see them as having it together. I just don't see them as having it together. So this is somebody who is unstable. So like if you needed them to help you, like let's say you call them and say, hey, I got a flat. I'm over here on highway, I don't know, 425. I'm just making up a number. I'm on highway 425. Can you come through and pick me up? Or actually, you know what? I need a tow truck. Could you, or if you can't make it, do you mind calling and paying for the tow for me? They can't come get you. I don't even know if they got a car. This person, the way they looking, I don't think this person can make no hyper money moves. If you needed them to create a stress-free situation, they literally they can't do nothing. I'm getting nothing. How much what did I just say? Didn't I say I think they all the pages? This person feels like they would just have to walk away because they don't have the money. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I know what the hell I'm talking about. And with the Ace of Swords, this is somebody, they can't move forward. Ace of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who ain't got no money, baby. They ain't got it. This person ain't got it. And so it's making them feel like they don't have the money. And with the Ace of Swords, when it's in the upright, is you having victory and success over all trials and tribulations. This is somebody who does not think that they can withstand all of, look at all them birds. So all the attention coming to them, they probably can't get their mind away from that. You got to stop talking to these people. You got to be successful. This is somebody who just, instead of really like manning or womaning up, this is somebody who would just walk away. I'm just go ahead and go. Hey, Tree is T. And Sabak, Saber Khan. Hey, baby. Thank you for the star, Tree is T. This person is like, I just can't do it. The tower. Yeah, oh my God. I knew it. This person is having a all-out tower. Are you serious? Yeah, they are. They're having a tower because they're not on your level. They're not on your level. And it's like they feel it too, baby. See? Tower here in the upright. So somebody is having a tower over the fact that you are wise, kind, dependable. A King of Cups is like the perfect husband. And if you're a woman in that energy, that just means you got great advice. You are very dependable. You're somebody to lean on. You got it. And even if you're man, you got it. Yeah, you got it. And this makes them have a tower. That tower is Scorpio. You know why they're having a tower? Because they feel like the fact that they don't have what you have with the Magician here in reverse, and now with the Nine of Wands, that is the blockage. The fact that I don't have all the tools that Collective has, that's the blockage, and this is why I can never have love. Two of Cups in reverse, Cancer. So they think that is the blockage between the two of y'all. It is causing this person to have towers, because you got to remember, normally on most towers, the lightning bolt will strike the top of the tower, which means like knowledge is coming in. So somebody feels like they see that the whole relationship will fall all because of them, because they don't have a strong enough foundation like you. So the whole thing would literally, like this, come crumbling down. And see that, remember, so to them, it's also, the fact that you are so financially stable, that's not good for them. Because, like, how can we have a relationship? You are now showing up as the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is Taurus. So you are very stable. You work real hard. You got a lot of money. It's like you can live your life. You can have your leisure and you have the money. So it's like somebody is out here having a cake and eating it too. And they looking like, man, I'm getting, man. You know why? Because they see that they not on your level. They broke. This person is broke. Do you hear me? And I don't mean broke is like I'm being broke as in don't have any money. This person don't have no. You dealing with a brokey, okay? And with the hangman here in reverse, which is Pisces, they see that they don't have the stability that you have. This is somebody who is literally like they rocky financially. They have 5 of Pentacles. This is so it's like y'all remember the movie Lady and the Tramp when y'all was a kid? Yeah, your person would be the tramp. Lady came from a rich family. She was beautiful. She was a beautiful poodle. The tramp was a dog on the street. This will be how they looking at it. You are refined. The 9 of Pentacles. Now she ain't the best dressed, but honey, the 9 of Pentacles is like somebody who you see how this looks like an orchard, a vineyard, an orchard. You're just blossoming money. And you just live that stable home life. You might have a house, a car. You do very good for yourself. And this person is looking like, damn, man, you looking like you got money. And they are looking like, when they look at themselves, and I have none. Remember, I just said they see themselves, they want to leave because they see themselves as a Page of Pentacles. In reverse, I should just leave. I ain't got no damn money. I don't even have a job. Remember, they said they had 8 of Pentacles. They can't, see, this is them saying, I can't take care of you. I don't have a job. I don't even see how I could be with somebody like you. All of this with the Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and 2 Cups. I can't even see how I'm going to be with somebody like I don't even have no money. But see, they want to stop being wild and cheating, and they want to settle down, but they ain't even on your level to be settled down with. They can't, you know? Hey, Lions, Scott Ventures, and Debbie Malcolm. How you doing, Tamal? Hey, boo. So whoever this is, yeah, they feel like they just ain't got it. They ain't got their life together. How you doing, Lori? Lori Rivas? Anybody else? I think I'm all caught up. Okay. So the Hangman was Pisces. The King of Pentacles, I told you, was Taurus. 2 of Cups, Cancer. 9 of Wands, Sagittarius. And the Tower was Scorpio. This is somebody who, see what I'm saying? Somebody feels like you're an emperor. You're a boss, man. You are stable. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Child, Capricorn and Aries here. Somebody feel like, man, you financially, you ain't out here struggling. You making money moves. See how he got them plans on the ground. You making money moves. You got plans and victory and success, and you got it going on. You're a strong provider, and I'm over here going through towers like I ain't got no foundation. You over here looking like you on top of the mountain. What little mountain they getting, child, is all coming crashing down. So you look like you're on a higher level. You look very stable. You look like you got all your stuff in a row, and they sitting over here like, man. To them, this is a blockage. The fact that you are so financially stable, that's a blockage. Because they don't have it. Remember, that Magician's in reverse. Remember I said I keep getting just dead. This person don't even know what to do. How to do, what to do, or how am I even going to get on their level? They just, to me, they would give up. I mean, I seen that because the 8 of Cups was in the upright. This is somebody who was just like, you know what, just forget it. I should just go back to cheating. They just gonna give up on themselves. Hey, Wendy. Okay, well, I mean, they just gonna walk away because they're not financially stable as you. So I can see how they would just self-sabotage a relationship by cheating. Because they just don't think that they on your level. So they going to go. Typically, y'all know that when people cheat, and y'all always be like, well, what do they got over me? What do they do that I don't do? Nothing. People cheat because like attracts like, baby. If somebody don't feel like they're on your level, they're going to go cheat and find somebody. This is why you'll find sometimes like, oh, you went and got this? This is what you cheated on me with? Are you serious? Do you see how she looked? Do you see? Did she work? This what this what you doing? Yeah, because that's how they see themselves. So the next time somebody cheats on you and your person that they cheat on you with looks less, I want you to realize that like attracts like. That is how they view themselves. This is what they feel like they deserve. And you, baby, are not on their level. So they're going to do what? To feel better about themselves, they go lower. Every now and then, somebody will go find somebody fine. But typically, if they go on a higher level, whoever this is, they already think that they the shit. Okay? And then let me tell you, even if this person, okay, so let's say if that your person, like if they were financially on your level, they might cheat with somebody who looks a little bit better, not necessarily, or has their life together. Sometimes, let's say that this person, know whoever this is, they don't financially feel like they have it. Mentally, they don't feel like they have it. Emotionally, they don't feel like they have it. And I guarantee with the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, I don't think that this person can get nothing off the ground without you. How you doing, Mel Yanzazim? How you doing? Is Melly? Hey Melly, how you doing? Yeah, I don't think that this person got it going on. Knight of Wands is in the upright. So this is why they cheat. I'm telling you, this is why they cheat. This is why they don't go for love, because it's just easier to just be sexually impulsive. Because they just don't think very highly of themselves. So they just go out here and they go sleep around and they surround themselves with people who are just like them, who helps feed their ego so that they don't feel bad. Because see, Ace of Swords here is in reverse. You are very stable, and in their mind, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, they feel like this is why y'all will never work. Ace of Swords is my permanently over card. Like they feel like you should just give up on the idea of being with collective, because this will never work. This will never work. Ace of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. Yeah. This is what stresses them out. They think that they should just go on out here and just keep being a man whore or a woman whore, because they'll just never be on your level. There are some women who will be serial cheaters too. And they will cheat on a man that they don't think that they're good enough to have. So this person, even, it's like all they see is them being caught up. I'm stuck. I can't get on their level. Now, one of the reasons why this person is stuck, and I can see very clearly why they're stuck, is their mindset is trash. Let me tell you something. I just seen a video right before I got on here. This girl said, I've been recently watching Kevin Samuels lately. And she said, and I was looking at the comments. She said, and one of the things that I have realized is that I had an overinflated sense of self. And I'm average at best. And she said it so many times. I'm average. She said it at least 6 or 7 times in a 30-second video. I'm just average. My parents are average. My friends are average. And I guess I had an overinflated sense of self. And this is why I thought that I deserved more. And I said, as the universe shall say, as you see yourself, so are you, baby. I guess you average then. I don't think you have to be average. And Kevin Samuels, some people like what he said. I didn't agree with a lot of stuff that he said, because it's like there are times when, like, some stuff he said was, I can see where he's coming from. And other things I thought was like downright rude. Oh, well, she got all these kids, then she doesn't deserve a high value man. Y'all got kids too, boo-boo. It's a lot of men out here who got kids. There's men with multiple baby mothers. Come on now. If you're going to talk about the left shoe, let's talk about the right shoe. Because shoes go together. So that means that if there's a bunch of single moms, they're not making these babies by themselves. There's some single dads out here. Okay. So, but what got me was the view of this young lady. She went and found Kevin Samuels, started watching it. And first thing I thought was, I tell my people who watch me all the time, watch what you listen to. Because what you consume, and Spirit been getting on me because I've been watching some things too, like, you know, like crime stuff. They told me to start watching all that stuff because what we watch will actually start to affect you, and you can manifest off of the things that you're watching. So because he said it, now you believe this about yourself, and then you reaffirm it anytime you put "I am" in front of it. You writing it. You sending it straight to the universe. You are speaking the spell. And all it got to do is trickle down. And as your mind continues to water it, and she was watering it, and she looked sad, she looked depressed, and it was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what made her little thing sad to me was that her personality even seemed like it was suppressed because you think you average. Like, girl, you don't even seem like you got no joy, no, you know how people got personality and care. Like, she just seemed like a snail. Like she was coming across as like when I think of average, sometimes I think of boring. That's how she seemed. Very, very boring. All because she believed that about herself. And I was like, well, mistake number one, you shouldn't be watching Kevin Samuels. And even if you did have a higher inflated sense of self, maybe those are your goals. Maybe that's who you strive to be. Why aren't you working towards that? But instead, you're watching his content. Now you believe this about yourself, and now you reaffirming it, which is seed, water, and for a seed to stay planted, all you gotta do is water it. Continue to watch it. Continue to say "I am." Continue. That's just, and it's going to eventually grow, and you're going to believe that about yourself. So I guess now she's going to go find her average man and have average kids and never really get anywhere because, I mean, why should I have goals? Because, you know, she's saying she just average. That is so crazy to me. And whoever this is, that's basically what they're saying. This is basically what they're saying. I should just go on and cheat because I'm not good enough. I should just continue to be sexually impulsive. Because, see, they don't feel like they can get on top of the mountain. See that dragon up there? They don't belong up there. In their mind. So they're going to go be with the people that they can be with. The whores. They think that this is who I gotta go be with the people that I'm like. So with the Ace of Swords, this is somebody who just ain't got it. They just ain't got it. And actually, even though they see it, they're in the mental prison because they don't really know how to get out of this. Now, I know how to get out of this, but it starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. It's a seed. Baby, everything's a seed. Everything you see, everything you hear, everything we watch, everything is a seed. Everything. You know why? Like, let me give you an example. Because, like, I was watching some true crime stuff and just some different little stories. And Spirit had to tell me stop watching it because guess what? Eventually, you'll start thinking that you can recreate your universe. I have a very peaceful universe. But if I keep watching stuff like that, then I'm going to be like, oh my goodness, now I'm being hyper vigilant thinking crime is everywhere. And these are just isolated events. You don't really catch, people don't look at it like that when you sit down and you watch the news. Now and then they play that stupid music to get you all hyped like, oh my God, what's really going on? Now you all hyped, scared about every little thing that they show you. Oh, we're at war. Oh my goodness, ISIS over here. Oh, they doing this. Oh. And then you be paranoid. This is why you have to be careful, y'all. And this person is in a mental prison. This is a self-imposed prison. Self-imposed prison that they're putting themselves in. This is a choice. This is a choice on how they see themselves. Because they don't see themselves. Her hands is not behind her back. They're in front of her. She can unwrap this, pull the cloth off, and get up. But this is all in how you see yourself. Eight of Swords is Gemini. Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Hey, Jacqueline Murphy and Janetta Hot and Jeanette 81 Canada. Queen of Cups is in reverse. Knight of Cups is in reverse. As in the upright, excuse me. Knight of Cups is in the upright. Child. Queen of Wands is in the upright. Oh my goodness. Did I miss anybody else? I gotta show y'all something. I ain't gonna forget. Spirit, I ain't gonna forget. Okay, so okay, we'll get there in a second. I'm gonna get to this in just a second. When I get to the last card, I'm gonna show y'all something. So we got the Queen of Cups here in reverse. Your person feels like, remember I said they don't feel like they're on your level. So now this person is gonna create a lot of drama because of how they feel about themselves. They're getting ready to rock the boat, baby. And not in a good way. So this is mental. They may need to go sit on somebody's couch to fix this. Queen of Cups is a Queen of Cups in reverse can be a little cuckoo. You know, you might need to go sit on somebody's couch for a little bit because they getting ready to start a lot of drama because of how they feel on the inside. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is Pisces. Now this person sees that you're not struggling, but they would love to give you a love offer with the Knight of Wands. Somebody wish that they could just come in and just tell you all about how they feel about you. I love you. I want to be with you. But they're not going to do it. Knight of Cups is Scorpio. So now the Knight of Cups being that they want to come in like a knight in shining armor, tell you how much they love you, offer you romance and love and save your day. But they can't do it because they feel like everything's closed off from them. See, this is somebody who is impulsive and sexually promiscuous is the Knight of Wands. So this is somebody who feels like you a big deal. Pay attention to this dragon because we're going to get there in a minute. See, this is them observing you. So to them, you are the shit. If this was you on top of this mountain, you the shit. And I'm over here. I ain't even on the damn mountain. They feel closed out. Look at him. This is somebody who looks stressed out and worried. Like I just can't even get on their level. And why do they feel like they close out? Because again, you're coming out as somebody who is balanced. You're coming out now as the Empress. So you done already came out as the Empress. So this is somebody who feels like you have the ability to birth money-making opportunities. And you know how to manage those opportunities in Emperor energy. So you a boss. So yeah, you birth opportunity, but you also know how to like manage that thing and keep it going and make it continue to grow and continue to be stable. And they sitting over here looking at you. So that means that you're balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. They really are looking at you like you are the shit. And they're like, yeah, just drop the idea of being with them. Like this is them telling themselves, yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. You could never. That's what they tell themselves. You could never be with collective. And here's the thing. Remember I said, because see, what are they in a mental prison over? I said, remember, I said, it's like they looking at you like you the shit. Do you see it now? Do you see this? This is the rising phoenix. You on your rise, baby. You look like see, that's a dragon. Do you see the dragon on top of the mountain? You on such a high level. They don't think that they can reach you, boo. You on such a high level. They don't think that they can reach you. You're confident. You're beautiful. You're radiating. That's the Queen of Wands. And some of y'all might be like the rising phoenix. You rising up, baby. You going places. And when they sit back and they look at how you're going places, this is why they feel like that they should close themselves off from you. Collective would never. They would have to come. You would have to come down to their level because they can't rise up. What's up, to Courtney, Juanita? How y'all doing? Arizona 79 Love, Nietzsche Sketch. Thank you for the finger heart, baby. Welcome to the channel. Carmela, how you doing? Jacqueline Murphy, Janetta, I think I already got y'all, babies. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Please take 2 seconds and double tap, double tap, double tap. Even if you're watching on TV, please like the video. So we got the Queen of Wands, Leo. The Empress is Taurus. The Four of Cups is Cancer. Knight of Cups, Scorpio. And the Queen of Cups was Pisces. I see you, Tria's T. Sunshine today and Sis Love. Hey, boo. Welcome. So somebody don't think they on your level at all, honey. They don't think they got it. Four of Wands is in reverse. See? So they are literally like driving themselves mentally insane. It's like they really they really need to go sit on somebody's couch because this is somebody who needs mental help. So mentally, they're like really beating up on themselves because they feel like they can never be with you to be stable. The Four of Wands is in reverse. See how there's a castle? This is somebody who feel like I could never contribute or do anything to help create a stable life for you. And so it's like they're literally like mentally like they're losing it. They ain't gonna sit on somebody's couch because they just don't see themselves from a high perspective. Queen of Swords is in reverse. They feel like telling themselves that they can even come towards you and make a love offer is such a lie. Why are you lying to yourself? That's what they telling themselves. Why am I lying to myself? I'm not good enough for collective. That's how they feel. This is a lie if you think you can go towards collective. Seven of Swords is in reverse, but they want to. Even though they're closed off, they really want to come back and tell you, I'm sorry for all the things I've done behind your back because I didn't feel like I was good enough. This is somebody with low self-esteem, insecurities around money, and just themselves. They're really looking at you like you are everything. And they don't feel like they're on your level. Here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is why they cheat. This is why I do stuff behind your back. This is why I'm closed off from you. I'm closed off because somebody feel like you are pressure. See how that dragon is blowing fire. Somebody feel like you bring that fire, man. They feel like you bring fire and you just sold the shit, man. You on a hot, like they literally are putting you up. Like you're putting somebody up, even though this is not the Six of Wands, but it's like they are literally putting you up on a pedestal. Somebody sees you on like you are the top, you are the creme de la creme. You're the top. And notice how you up there by yourself. They say it's lonely at the top. Somebody don't feel like they belong up there with you. They don't feel like they belong up there with you. And so they want to tell you that they're sorry for cheating. But like, I just don't see myself as being strong enough to be with you. Hey, Valentine. Okay, yeah. And so this person don't know how to act. So this is why they go out here and be sexually impulsive and lustful. Devil. This is why they come across as toxic. Because you have the Midas touch. You're birthing money and opportunity. And so here, this is the devil, Capricorn. They feel like they have to be, they just don't feel good enough. And for whatever reason, not them being insecure and all of that makes them go cheat. Is them feeling out of balance, feeling like you are the rising phoenix, you're confident, you're beautiful, all of the things that make you handsome, beautiful, confident, like the rising phoenix. Everything you touch is turning to gold. You just seem like you mentally, emotionally, financially, in all areas of life you doing good, and they looking like I like them, but like I ain't even on their level. Like why would they even talk to me? I mean, I'm going to be honest. I mean, why would they? Look at how you talking. This person is like, they come across as real a Debbie Downer. Definitely got that Eeyore complex. Woe is me. Woe is me. Hey, April. Woe is me. The moon is in the upright Pisces. The page of pentacles, Virgo, in the upright. Ten of cups is in reverse. Hey, Hope. Page of cups in reverse. And the four of pentacles is in the upright. See? This person just can't see y'all being stable together. And notice again how you see the witch on the broom. Somebody feel like they should leave. They just don't see themselves being stable. They just like, how can I work with you? I don't have nothing. See, this person feels like, even see how this cat is looking at themselves. They feel like they would be lying to themselves if they was really, see, this is a panther. But this is a cat. Somebody feel like, I'd be lying to myself if I told myself I was on their level. They not. Financially, they're just not on your level. It makes them want to leave. This person feels like, you know, they can't see you wanting to be with a page of pentacles. Why would they choose me? I don't have nothing. I ain't got nothing to offer. And we have all met people who ain't got nothing to offer, but sometimes not everybody. Some people will date someone because they have potential. I do not foresee doing that ever again in life. Potential, to me, potential is only good if the person's actively, I don't believe in dating potential anymore, period. The end, not at all. But if you were going to date potential, let it be because somebody is actively going after their goals. I am not stable right now, but I'm going to school to be a doctor. That takes time to become that. I'm not stable right now because I am hustling and bustling. I'm right here in Silicon Valley and I'm trying to be a part of the next big app or the next big web page or whatever. That type of thing. That's different. Because they're actively moving in that potential. But if somebody just has potential, but they ain't really doing nothing. This is somebody who wants to do stuff. But with the 10 of cups, they're basically saying they don't see you want to be with somebody who's broke. And so here with the 10 of cups in reverse, they don't, and this is them telling themselves this. I don't see collective want to be with me. I don't think that they would ever see me as their happily ever after. 10 of cups in reverse. So here with the 10 of cups in reverse, now they want to come in and tell you they're sorry for cheating on you, even though they know you don't see them as your happily. In their mind, they're basically projecting how you haven't said anything. They just projecting how they feel you feel about them. Okay, and so here it is with the page of cups in reverse. See, didn't I say they keep coming out in page energy? Now this is them as the page of cups in reverse, basically saying, you know, I should just give you hate, pain, and despair. I'm gonna just hurt you. That basically this is what they're saying. I would just hurt you, collective, if I was trying to date you because I'm not on your level. And because I'm not on your level, I feel insecure. And when I feel insecure, I'm going to run out here and they might go get somebody else pregnant. Or they might run out here and they're going to go find another option that makes them feel like they're on their level. This is somebody who feels like they're closed off from you because they don't have no money. They feel like the fact that they don't have no money, no honey. The moon was Pisces, page of pentacles, Virgo, 10 of cups, Pisces, page of cups, Cancer, and the 4 of pentacles is Capricorn. Hey, Michael Drexler, how are you? And Matthew P. He said, that's stupid. People think like this, though, y'all. People sometimes think that they're not on your level. It does happen. The High Priestess is in reverse. Taurus, Six of Swords. This is somebody who would like to talk to you and make peace with you. They do. But with the Two of Wands, they just don't think that they have it. They just don't feel like they have what it takes to be with you. I'm telling you, when this person looks at stuff from a higher perspective, their perspective, you don't have enough. Don't even talk to them. You're not stable. They would never marry you. They literally selling themselves. When I look at it from a higher perspective with the King of Swords, Libra energy with the Hierophant in reverse, collective would never marry me. I ain't got my ish together. I ain't got no money. Money is closed off for me. I ain't got no kind of money. See? And I'm emotionally immature because I'm just not there yet. I still got a lot of growing up to do. See, the Two of Wands is about, didn't I say not having everything you need? So they don't feel like, because they don't have everything they need to survive, they know that you're not going to see them as your happily ever. I know it. I ain't got everything. Collective, when they look at me, they ain't going to see no future. They would like to make peace with you, though. They do want to talk to you and make peace, but they don't foresee you wanting to be married or marry somebody like them. They feel like that girl. They feel average at best. I'm just average. Trying to make it like everybody else out here. I'm just average. Why would collective want to date somebody average? It's the mindset for me. It's the mindset for me. I wouldn't want to do it just because of how you talk to yourself. How you see yourself. I just can't do it. It makes my head hurt. The High Priestess is Taurus. The Six of Swords is Aquarius. And then the Two of Wands is Aries. The King of Swords is Libra. Hierophant, Taurus. Yeah, this is somebody who they want to make peace with you. They do want to talk and make peace. They want to tell you their secrets on why they cheat. Because see, that's the High Priestess in reverse. So they want to tell you all the stuff you don't see. This is why I cheat. You know, it's not that I'm a cheater. It's just that I got low self-esteem and, you know, I can have insecurities. And when I feel bad, you know, and I don't feel like I can live up to your level, I go find somebody that is. Okay. All right. What's up, Moon Witchcraft Janet? It's like I just keep telling you, it's the mindset for me. I couldn't do it. This person's so weak-minded. I can't. Because it's like they're content with being where they are. You see what I'm saying? It's not like they trying to go get a job. It's not like they trying to boss up. It's not like they going, you know what? I'm going to go to school and I'm going to start a business. This is somebody who's just, they're content with being average. So go be average. Go find you an average girl or man. Go find you somebody average. Because this is what this is giving. Mediocre, low self-esteem, low self-worth. This is somebody who needs somebody to be like, you can do it, motivate them to get a job, keep the damn job. Every time you get mad, don't get mad at your boss and walk out on the job. You will have to teach this person how to be responsible, how to have self-worth. Like you have to teach them how to have self-love. But who got time for that? Who has it? Hey, Janice. I don't have time to be I can't. See, this is somebody who wants, they want to tell you their secret. They like attention. Even though they don't got no money. I love attention even though I don't have no money. I like to get a lot of attention even though I don't have no money. This is somebody who attention makes them feel like they are somebody. See, attention makes them feel stable. I am somebody, because if I wasn't, why would these people be paying attention to me? So they need attention in order to feel like they're stable, like they got their life going on. Somebody is fried. Six of Wands is Leo, and the Ace of Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Five of Swords is in reverse. See, when they get attention, it restores their faith. Because now they're not focused on what they don't have. Because it's like, people like me, even though I don't have any money. So I must be something special. Attention makes this person feel special. And from their perspective, you would just walk away from them anyway. Because they don't have what you need. They feel like you're going to look at them and go, anything will be better than being with you. And you would just leave them because they're Page of Cups. They're emotionally immature. They're Page of Pentacles. And so they feel like you just end up walking away from them because things between y'all is not fair. 1, they're a liar. 2, they cheat. 3, they're just not on your level. So justice is in reverse. So somebody feels like you would just end up choosing to be single because they would never do you right because they have this mental thing where they need to go, like, it does. Listen, that Queen of Cups lets me know somebody's insecurities is really bad enough that they need to go sit on somebody's couch. They are their self-worth is so low. Self-love, self-respect, self-love, all that. All the selves, they don't have it. They ain't got it. No confidence. No self-discipline. This person ain't got none of it. So Justice is Libra. 8 of Cups is Pisces. We have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, Aquarius. And then we got my Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then the 6 of Wands was Leo. What's up, Elite? Janice Nash, did I get you? Hey, boo. Nomad. How you doing, Nomad IK Productions? I don't know. This person, they making my head hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Kimberly Moore. They make my head hurt because it's like they didn't play it out what you think, how you think, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't foresee y'all being together. And it's not just because they're emotionally and financially immature, like mentally. They're the Page of Swords, man. It's like this person, even I'm getting all Page energy. And you're right. They're right. You would not choose them. And if you do choose them, I'm going to be questioning you on where's your value? Where's your self-worth? Why don't you think you deserve more than this? Because this person ain't bringing shit to the table. They ain't even bringing emotional or mental stability. They're not bringing, because see, they got to go sit on somebody's couch. This person not bringing nothing. So you really are better off walking away from them. They are right about that. Because mentally, they could hurt somebody like you. Because they're not on your level. And I'm going to share something with you, the Spirit, because I asked Spirit this the other day. People that that you have to bring up, if you try to bring somebody up on your level, they will hurt you. You're better off finding someone who is at your level, or, because this right here, their Debbie Downer, losing ass energy would take somebody who's confident. And see, the fact that if they could get you to like call them, chase them, like call, how sometimes people call and they'll ignore your text and then you keep calling or texting them. This will feed their ego that they the shit because they don't have nothing else. And see, to have somebody like you who got their life together chasing little old them with nothing, now they will be on a whole nother level on the stratosphere mentally. I'm the shit. So then they will be looking at you like, well, if I got you, I could do better. If I can pull you, I can surely pull something better. They always think that they can pull better if you talk to them like this. Always. Oh, well, if I can get them, I can. And so then they will do what? They will actually start mistreating you with that Queen of Swords in reverse. They start talking to you crazy because now they're like, oh, well, you ain't shit because if I get you, I can get something better. So now they start thinking that they're on some sort of high level that their ass ain't even on. This person can't meet the bare necessities. And then had the nerve to try to knock you down off your high horse Because see, remember, they putting you up on this mountaintop, like this rising phoenix. So now but then when you get up there, now they're going to resent you for being up there. And then they're going to try to start giving you low self-esteem and projecting their brokenness financially even on you. Oh, you ain't all that. This ain't shit. They'll look around. You got a house. You got a car. You got a great job. But they're going to tell you ain't shit. This is the best you can do. Somebody telling you this the best you can do and ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. That's a country term. But that means you ain't got nothing. And you going to tell me I don't have anything? I'm worthless? That is projection. This person would actually project on you. They right. You should walk away. You should walk away from this person. They are not. That is the best. That is the smartest thing that they have said. Because they would bring you down to their level because they can't. They already are saying they can't come up. Only thing they could do is try to break your soul and bring you down to their level because they're not even trying to come up to your level. They're not. See, look, this person, they would try to block your victory and success. They don't like this. They don't like you getting attention. They will try to block your stuff. So how do they block you from feeling like you're the shit and you get all the attention? Easy. Right here, 3 of Swords. Cheat on you. Make you feel like you ain't got it. That's really sad, but that's what they're doing. 7 of Wands is Leo. 3 of Swords is Libra. Yeah, this broke ass person who ain't got no job. There, look, Ace of Pentacles in reverse is gonna cheat on you. Yeah, and then ghost you. This is what they're gonna tell themselves. I'm gonna cheat on them and I'm gonna ghost them, and I'm gonna stop talking to you. 8 of Wands, and listen. Why are they doing all this to you? Because they see you as a leader. And what are they trying to do? Make you walk away. Because they already feel like they're not on your level. So they need you to walk away. Go on and leave. Hey, Lisa. And Irvana Sky. So they want you to leave. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Go birth you something new. Because the only thing this person's going to birth, they telling it. I ain't going to do nothing but hurt you. They are right. I normally don't agree with it. Whoever this is, they're right. They wouldn't do nothing but bring you down, hurt you. Their broken pieces would cut you all the way up. They're broken pieces. This is somebody with low self-esteem, worth, value. They ain't got none of it. There's no self-love here. This is not somebody who is saying, you know what? I should just get a job. I'm a single person. I don't need that much, and I'm going to just start over. Like, they don't have that type of mindset. This is somebody whose first thought is, I'm a loser. I don't deserve to be with collective, so I'm going to go cheat. And that's exactly what their ass is going to do. Because, see, they're looking at you as a leader who's, just, like I said, this is going to end up walking away and birthing something new. And the only thing that if you stay with them, you're going to birth is a bunch of shit that hurts you with justice in reverse. You're going to birth a whole bunch of lies because that's all this person going to do is lie to your face. They'll never tell you the truth because they don't feel good about themselves. And when people don't feel good about themselves, guess what they do? Start projecting. So all their negativity on how they feel low self-worth and low self-esteem and oh my money, woe is me, they'll be pushing all that stuff on you. They push all of their mess off on you. See, this person feels like money coming in fast is blocked from them. So this person also don't feel like they got no type of luck. The only way that you would talk to them, like attracts like. So it would have to be something wrong with you. Maybe you don't see your worth or your value if you talk to this person. If you keep dealing with them and I see the way they see themselves, then there's something about you that feels like this is all you were or all you deserve. What's up, D. Cadra? Big guy Dante. How you doing? Let me tell y'all something. One of the things too, and this is really important. When I said like you will cut yourself on a broken pieces, y'all, sometimes people don't see their worth. Like sometimes like you'll date down for potential. And one of the things I think too that please do not get caught up, that soulmate twin flame thing. Sometimes you will be in something way too long because you think that's your person. If they don't meet the criteria, baby, soulmate or not, you're going to have to let this person go. Because you will hurt yourself holding on to them. And they know it. They ain't even saying it. You will hurt yourself holding on to me. So I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to cheat. And then I'm going to break your heart because I don't feel good enough to be with you anyway. And so when they cheat on you, it'll make you let go because they don't think that you should be with them anyway. I don't think you should be with me. And I don't have the balls to come to you and say, hey, I'm insecure. I got low self-worth, low self-esteem, low self-love. I don't feel like I'm on your level. And I'm intimidated by your wealth. I'm intimidated by your beauty or your handsomeness and your Midas touch. I'm very intimidated. You got money coming in fast and you don't need nobody. So the only thing that I can do to make me feel better than you is to go get attention from a bunch of losing ass losers who put me up, who tell me I'm the shit because I'm doing a little bit better than them. And now that I'm getting all this attention, hopefully you'll break up with me so, I ain't got to hurt your feelings further by telling you that I ain't shit. This person, by way of actions, is trying to say something that they don't have the balls to say to your face. That they don't think that they shit. I ain't shit. I ain't about shit. And I ain't gonna be shit. And if you, by my actions, by me cheating on you, you should see me as an ain't shit person so you'll leave me alone and you can keep being where you are, which is this dragon, i.e., you're that dragon on the mountaintop. There you go. This is you. You the shit. And it's lonely at the top. You don't need me or anybody. Go to your penthouse and be happy. Now, collective, some of y'all probably be like, for real, Tasha, but let me tell you something. And I have to say this in the nicest way possible. So many of y'all don't want to be by yourselves. And I heard somebody the other day say, I just don't believe that people are meant to be alone. Everybody wants somebody, but everything is not good for you. Some of y'all will go out here and just because you want attention, you want affection, you want connection, you want that physical connection. You need love. You want to be held. You want to have a plus one. You will end up in situations that will hurt you when you was doing better by yourself. Then you get with somebody. And now sometimes you are in a marriage, but now you're miserable because you're being talked to like shit because you're dealing with somebody with low self-worth, low self-esteem. And so they're cutting you with their brokenness. Or they take you for every dollar you got. So now you broke. And you don't see that you was doing better by yourself. But you had to have somebody. So God or the universe will say, you know what? I'm going to give you somebody. But then when you get that somebody, now you're not happy. Because you didn't see your worth and how good you had it. 9 of Pentacles. This right here. Where is it at right here? Where? Yeah. No, that's the Queen. Where's she at? Right here. This is somebody who's alone, but she look at peace. This don't look like stress. I got money in the bank. I got more than enough money. Look, food to eat. I have my leisure. But then some of y'all will go get a spouse that don't help you cook, don't help you clean, don't help you do shit. Some of y'all men don't even want to work. Now you working twice as hard when it was just you and you had your leisure and you had your damn peace. That's sad. I seen a guy today, he had, or maybe it was yesterday, he had been with a girl for 2 years, paid all the bills, paid all the rent. I don't know if he lost his job. He said, hey, babe, I'm going to need you to help me for 3 months. Well, 3 to 6 months. That's all I need. And then I will go right back to paying the bills. But I'm having a hard time finding a job that pays what I need. She said, I don't know what you going to do. He said, you can't help me out? No, I'm not going to help you out. Men trusting a woman, go pay the rent. Girl said, okay. She bought a used wig for $800 that looked dirty when a man seen it. She said, you need to pay the bills. He said, I gave you the money for the bills. She said, well, I didn't spend all of it. He said, but you spent $800. When we get put out, where are we going to go? I'm going to give you another one. Because I need y'all to really look at your life and your situation. There was a lady. She had a finance business on how to help people with their credit. She had over almost $100,000 in the bank. She had a home. She had multiple cars. And she was a single mother. She was doing a damn thing. But she didn't like being lonely. She went and got a guy, taught him everything she knows, added his name to her bank accounts. They did not get married. Brought him into her home, taught him her business. And she had her hand in multiple businesses. Hair, finance, this, that, and the other. They ended up falling out. She took a trip to cool off. Went to Vegas. When she got back, he had taken her name off of them joints account, took that whole $100,000, changed the passwords to all of the emails and everything on their businesses, completely locked her out of all of the things that she had worked her entire life for. They had a child together. She begged him, please just give me $20,000 so I can start over. He wouldn't do that. She snapped. She knew his schedule, went to the barber shop and shot his ass, shot him cold dead, and ended up killing herself. There are some things that are worse than being alone. It's being caught up in a relationship with somebody who you think loves you, who gonna run game and walk off with everything you done worked hard for. There are men that end up paying all this money. And I'm going to be honest, there's some men who pay a lot in child support. And I be like, how are y'all surviving? You paying child support, you got bills, you got car notes. Like sometimes they barely have enough to pay they have to work extra jobs just to eat and pay their stuff. Like, I don't know if y'all really care, but it really be that bad for some of these guys. I know a guy that retired with me. He put both of his sons through college. His wife he had to pay her alimony and child support. He had 3 jobs to survive, to feed himself. He said, I didn't make enough. He would fall asleep at work. He would sleep in his car. Most of the time, he didn't even go home. And he did this until his sons graduated from college. Worked 3 jobs, getting, Like, I need y'all to really understand how it really be. Hey, Bird Brain Beauty. Thank you. She said, nobody love you but the great architect of the universe, period. Trust none, just God. Hey, Cat Powers and Lisa Gallant. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. May God bless you tenfold, sweet pea. Listen, I'm not trying to be, and how you doing, Adoja, the chosen one? I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. And the big guy, Dante, I see y'all. And Brittany Nicolette, Empress Tina, Chersey, Jacqueline Johnson. Let me tell y'all something. The reason I'm saying this is because you will want love and it will look like love. And you're like, yes, we can build, we can build, we can build. And imagine you trying to build and somebody walk off with everything. Everything. He locked her out of $100,000. And the businesses that she started. And went and took her money. He went and bought a Cybertruck and a bunch of other things. And he was flexing and riding past her house in that car. Like he was doing shit to her. She snapped. People, I need y'all to, I'm only saying this because like this is so important that you understand where we are in this. Because so many of y'all want somebody. And you're hoping for the best. You're hoping for the best. And I am not a Debbie Downer. And I do believe in manifesting. But God will tell you straight up how it really is. God tells you trust no man. Just like Bird Brain Beauty said. God even tells you do not put your trust in men. Period. Somebody who could love, even if you do happen to find it. Let's say you do feel like you found your person. This person like, yeah, I got my person. No, for real. I got me a real one. They a real one. And they rocking with me. Y'all can rock together 10, 20 years, 30 years. And then one day, they just stop rocking with you. And they will be one of your biggest betrayers. And everything that you thought you had, you've come to find out 30 years later, 20 years later, it ain't what you thought it was. You got to protect yourself out here. Do what you want to do. But I just need you to understand that there are some things that you can get your ass into when you ask for a relationship. And then now you in one and now you praying to God to be single again. I hate being married. I hate my wife. I hate my husband. They don't help me do nothing. But when it was just you, all you had to do was clean up behind you. Now you got to do clean up behind you and them. Some of y'all men who want to be real providers, now you paying 2 and 3 car notes, trying to buy these handbags because some of these women are astronomical with some of the stuff they ask for. And you trying to break the bank, trying to keep a smile on somebody's face who don't even appreciate you. You come home, ain't cleaned up, ain't cooked you no meal, ain't asked how your day is, and then looking at you going, that you ask them to fix you something, they go and throw some ramen noodles in a bowl and be like, eat that. Some things worse than being single. 7 of Pentacles here is in reverse. Money is coming in fast. But you know what is also getting ready to come in fast? A lot of unhappiness. I cannot even make it up. Lots of unhappiness is getting ready to come straight to you. This person is going to try to block money from coming in fast. Probably because they just can't take the idea of you having it. So this person is going to create a lot of unhappiness. They're going to try to block your money out of their own insecurities because it's like, well, if I can't have it, why should you? So they're telling you right here, I'm going to block your money from coming in fast. So they're going to try to slow your money down. They're also going to try to break your heart and leave you in pain and despair. Somebody wants to see you sad and depressed. They don't want you out here celebrating. Somebody don't want to see your happiness because misery loves company. Hey, April Vargas and Starseed by Divine. And so here it is. This person's making a plan to block your money from coming in fast, to break your heart. They want to see it rain, baby, because depression and sadness, somebody wants to see you the same way. So I'm going to break your heart. I'm going to cheat on you. I'm going to make sure you are depressed. And with the Three of Pentacles, they don't want to work with you. This is somebody who's going to ghost you. They're going to stop talking to you. They want you to feel like y'all out of alignment. Misery loves company. They don't think that they're on your level, and they're gonna prove to you they're not on your level. But they also want you to be as miserable as they are. They're projecting. So with the King of Wands, some of y'all with Death in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse, you are a leader who gets a lot of attention. But some of y'all, it looks like if you're a leader, then I'm about to show you how you're going to be a leader. Somebody going to have to hurt you for you to boss up and see the leader that you are. To change your plans. This is somebody who is looking at a plan, a map of the world. I have to change you. So I'm not going to work with you. I'm going to ghost you. This person is going to do justice and injustice here. And if you don't want to die, you're going to have to go into leadership. You're going to have to make a whole new plan. So as much as this person, it looks like they're coming in to hurt you with the Ace of Wands here. Oh, wait, I got a couple of cards over here. We got the Hierophant in reverse. See, this person does not want to be with you. So they want you to stay single. What they want you to birth is death in reverse. You don't want to end here. This person is depressed. They do want you to have endings the way they're trying to break you. They're trying to break you. But something in you is going to have to want to birth something better. And see, being single is different. You're going to have to see being single, just like I just said, this is you. Hierophant is a single card. This is supposed to be a marriage card. You're going to have to see things differently in birth if you don't want things to end. You got to step up into leadership. And the only way you're going to step up into leadership is if you walk away from me. As much as I want to say that this person ain't shit, this person actually is helping you. I know it sounds so crazy. What they doing is, it's horrible. But they're helping you, collective. This person is going to take you to a whole new level. They are. Because this is going to make you want to be alone. The one thing you don't want to be. You're going to crave it. You're going to go through a spiritual transformation. Page of Wands. When you see them mess with your money, you're going to start looking at things differently. You're going to quickly want to be by yourself. When you experience this heartbreak, this thing with their money, they're telling you the sun, what's going to be illuminated when you feel this unhappiness, you're going to crave your peace. And you're going to go through a spiritual transformation and be by yourself. And you're going to let this end. You're going to see that this person is not on your level. You should not be working with me, period. The world is here. See how her hat is going? You're going to let it go. Your crown needs to be exposed. Maybe something up here ain't clicking for you. But with the world here, you got to let it in. The world, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. You got to let it in. You got to be fixed on me, and you got to close this cycle. Ain't nowhere in hell I can go forward with you. I can't work with you. You ghosting me, ain't talking to me. You come back and apologize, and then you dog me out. This person doing you a favor, though. I'm trying to tell you. Because they're going to leave you where you ain't got no other option but to see yourself and your worth. They're going to leave you with no option but to see you are a leader. You look too damn handsome, too damn good. Even if you're a woman, you too damn fine for this. You are excellent. You can go, baby. You can go around the world and find you something better than me. So in their pain, they're gonna rock your foundations. But in rocking your foundations, this is what will restore your faith, because you ain't gonna want this to be the end of you. This is going to light a flame or a passionate fire under your ass. It will, because you ain't gonna want to die. You not gonna be like, some of y'all ain't, the way your mind work. Oh no, I can't die right here. Oh no. This right here is not gonna be my defining moment. Here lies collective. They gonna down this hill trying to be with somebody who don't even want them. Y'all do not want to be with that. And so here with the 5 of Cups, you're going to end up trying to restore your faith. And the way that you will restore your faith, baby, is Gemini energy, Lovers in reverse. You're going to let go. You're going to have a new beginning single. You're going to realize that this person is not it. They're going to show you, I ain't it, baby. Let me go. Let me go. I'm going to go be with somebody that's more on my level. Because I only think this much of me. I don't think that highly of myself. I would love to be with you, but I know I ain't good enough for you. I'm going to hurt you. And in hurting you, it's going to bring out the best in you. Because when you feel a certain amount of pain, it's going to boss you. You're going to recognize, like, you're going to look in the mirror and be like, I don't even recognize myself anymore. And it should be the spark that will bring you into going into hermit mode. You're going to break up with this person and you're going to realize that you got ships coming in. Baby, you are on a higher level. See how he's standing above the water? You are up here. You don't belong down here where I'm at. Go, rise up. This is somebody who's going to tell you, look at him. He is standing on top of this. You have the magic, baby. You have it. You can have bigger and better ships come in. You can restore your faith. Everything will happen for you in divine time. And if you just go sit down somewhere by yourself. Because all I'm going to do is hurt you. And they're going to want to hurt you so that you will go ahead and end it. End this. Leave me. I don't deserve nobody like you, no way. They telling you, they don't deserve you. Only thing I'll do is use you to help fund me. So look at how bright your aura is. That's the 6 of Pentacles. You give gifts. You got the Midas touch. This person feels like they're lowly and poor and they need you to give to them. You shine, baby. So restore your faith and shine. Go ahead and leave me out here for dead. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you. This person's going to look. I'm going to see how they running away. This person's a coward. They telling you I'm a coward. I'm going to break your heart. I'm going to try to mess up your money. Slow it down. And then I'm going to run. And I'm going to leave you for dead. But hopefully you see the new beginning. See the look. You see the sun. Hopefully this will help you to see that this ain't the future you want. And you will reach for something better. And you'll stop giving to this situation that's not good for you with the Knight of Pentacles. They want you to stop trying to resurrect and be on the vibration of something that's not good for you. Judgment. Because some of y'all will go try to resurrect it. This person want to make sure you don't ever settle for nothing like them. They're a coward. They feel, I'm telling you, this person is telling you, I ain't shit. This person feel like they are a loser. And they want to make sure you don't never give or resurrect this thing again. 9 of Cups. Go after your personal wish fulfillment and be strong, because that's who the hell you are, collective. You're strong. You deserve better than this. Go after your personal wish fulfillment. Recognize who the hell you are. You are better than this. You don't deserve to be with nobody who treats you like shit. This person's telling you, don't be on my vibration. Don't give to stop trying to resurrect and be with me. Go be who you are. Be single. Be strong. Go have your peace. Your personal wish fulfillment should be to be somewhere and have peace, baby. You're too strong for this. You're too powerful to be sitting out here next to me. I ain't gonna do nothing but use you for what you got because you shine too bright. So I need you to recognize who the hell you are. Because there are some things, y'all, that are so much worse than being single. Keep shining. Have peace. Go on trips. Make good friends. Stop trying to give everything to have a +1. And then you're going to be begging God for this thing right here to be single. This person, as much as I don't like what they doing to you, this is a blessing in disguise. Their rejection is truly God's protection. And God gonna let them break your heart. But in breaking your heart, you're going to see your worth. You're not going to die here. See how he's not just taking this lying down. He's reaching for something better. Sometimes people can see you before you see you. Sometimes people can see your light before you see it. They can see your gifts and your talents. And while they resent you and jealous of you and want to bring you down, they know that you really shouldn't be with nobody like them. I don't like the fact that they breaking your heart to do it. But they going to help you to let go. Because they ain't going to do nothing but break you. Misery loves coming. I'm going to break you till you let go. And then in them breaking you, you're going to rise up. You're going to go find peace. And that's where strength is. To see you the rising phoenix, baby. You got this, collective. You got this. What's up, Jagrander? How you doing, baby? Welcome back. Michael Drexler, how are you, Sweet Pete? Now, this is called the Psychic Tarot. I hope y'all don't mind the reading is a little long. But it was so fitting. Look, not too much longer. Not too much longer. This is called the Psychic Tarot. I like that. Do you recognize your worth? Frederica Jones, what's up, Sweet Pea? If I missed your name, I do apologize. Hey, good morning, Godfather. 88888. How you doing, the Shadow Unknown? I see you, Kimmy. Listen, it's time for you to go after your fulfillment of wishes. Thank you, Michael Drexler, for the $9.99 super chat. May God bless you tenfold, Sweet Pea. Did I miss anybody else? I'm gonna go through the names real quick. Lisa Gallant. I got most of y'all. Sasha Love Morgan. How you doing, Sweet Pea? Dollar Bill. Ann Unsworth. How you doing? Or something like that. I might be pronouncing wrong. How you doing, sweetie? D-Cat Rod. I think I already got you, Sweet Pea. All right, I'm going back to the bottom. Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia. Franklin Alexander. Welcome. Saja or Saja. How you doing? You said we were both snakes. Well, sometimes, hey, sometimes you got to recognize who you are. And then if you don't like what you see, change it. Because, see, it's time for you to get the fulfillment of your wishes. Now, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I don't know why I just never really looked at this card like this. This is between two waterfalls. Sometimes to get to the fulfillment of your wishes, you're going to have to go through some things. It's like going overboard. But in going over, this is where you're going to find what you're looking for. There's wisdom on the other side of this. That's why there's a treasure chest. The treasure chest is wisdom. It's priceless. There's scrolls here. You're going to find your wishes, the fulfillment of your wishes, because once you go through this, not only are you wiser, and now you have scrolls, you can teach everything you've been through. Now you know what you really want and what you don't want. You're not going to stay here. This is going to cause you to rise. This is what, see how he's standing on a leaf? That means you grew. So while you may have went over, and that's scary to go over something. In other words, for you to go through what you went through to get to the bottom, but the seed eventually is going to grow. You're going to grow. And you're going to get the fulfillment of your wishes. You're going to end up ending a cycle too with that number 9. So you're going to close out a cycle. And when you close out this cycle, there's a lot of green on this card. Heart chakra activation. #14, patience, temperance. Didn't I just say something about growing? You see the seed in her in the hand. Thank you, LaShonda. Hey, baby. Thank you for the $49.99 super chat. She's so beautiful. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. May God bless you tenfold, LaShonda. I appreciate you. God bless you, sweet pea. But yeah, here with patience, you're gonna grow. See, didn't I say that seed? Look. See how he's standing on it? See, look, in your hand. Look at how it's going from the heart chakra up. Your crown is going to be, you're going to transform, honey. It's going to take some time, but you're going to get it. Okay? It's a pleasure to have all of you all here. 14, temperance energy with patience. It's time for you to take, I don't want to call it a throne per se, but it's time for you to get recognition and reward. It's time for you to step into the light. It's almost like being knighted. You know how they say in Great Britain, they knight you. This might be knighted, baby. You got to step into the light. You will be getting recognition. That's one of the things that's coming in for you with this number 3. When I think about the 3, I always think about holding and maintaining. One of your shifts that's coming in is you will be recognized for, you're going to get, for all this wisdom, you will be crowned, honey. That's one of your rewards, is how sharp your crown chakra is. Okay. You said, am I about to cry? I almost was about to cry when I was telling them how strong they was. Because I'm trying to tell you, some things worse than being single, honey. Being with the wrong person. I know that. Obstacles and challenges. Woo! This recognition and reward will be coming to you after you have overcome a lot of obstacles and challenges, baby. You are going to have to go through some things. Look at that 5. Lots of changes. There's going to be things that are broken, like this relationship. But you will be carried by your light team. If you look where his foot is, that's an eagle. It's like the picture of an eagle. Eagles fly towards the storm. They also rise higher in adversity when things come for them. Now, Number 8, remember your person. This is remind me of your person. They was in the 8 of Swords. Remember they was in a mental prison. Um, but really I could say this could even be you. See, when you go through obstacles and challenges, sometimes you could just give up. Some people do. They be like, this is why they end up on drugs and alcohol, or sometimes even overly promiscuous, is because they just give up. They in that 8, they feel trapped by fear. Oh, I can't do it. Woe is me. Woe is me. But whoever you are, if you do what you need to do to overcome this and keep growing slowly, you will get what you're asking for, which is the fulfillment of your wishes. This required a lot of patience and planning to go through these different levels. If you look right here, there's rain. If you look over here, there's snow. If you look right here, there's this. So this means you're going through the different seasons. You're going to go through many seasons trying to go up these levels. Okay? This right here, these 2 pillars, if you remember, the 2 pillars are always on the high priestess. This is going to take some time. There's spiritual growth here, but these are levels. You're going to go through many seasons to get up each of these levels. Let's say each one of these is years. It's going to take a minute to gain this type of enlightenment. You're very lucky to be going through this. It ain't going to feel like it, but you are. The reason why you're so lucky to be going through this is because with the light here, this is what's going to change you. You're going to learn a lot. Because see, that's the goal, is to get towards this light. But this is where things are exposed. Okay? And so with exposure comes change. So like you can't change what you don't see. And one of the things, because remember I said you are going to gain wisdom, right? So like think about all the different seasons when it's snowing out here and it's raining out here and you've been through hard obstacles out here. All of this is going to give you spiritual strength. So now you're able to withstand all of these obstacles. And this is what's going to be why you're getting this recognition, is because you're going to find out just how, remember I just said you are strong. You're strong. And this will also strengthen your relationship with the divine. And this is a Buddha, but whatever you believe in, it's going to strengthen your spiritual walk. Because even though you look like you alone, you are not alone. Look at what's backing you. And even though this is a Buddha, this is supposed to be like in representation of the most powerful energy in the universe is supporting you. Literally. See how he's supporting this wall? You see that there's a protective purple ring around him? We're supporting you. I think it's green too, because it's like protecting your heart even. Because, sometimes, you're going through a lot of pain. But see, this is them protecting you, but it's also taking you to new levels of consciousness with that purple, with the purple ring here. You're going through a lot of change. Lots of endings, lots of changes. When you get out on the other side, you will have triumph and success. Look at how this hand, somebody tried to bury you. Remember that 10 of swords they put in your back? Somebody left you for dead. This is a choice. When your heart is broken and your back is against the wall, people playing with your money, and it feels like, dang, I don't have nobody in my corner. You could stay right here and cry, feel sorry for yourself, be a victim. Or you can choose to take all of that pain and transmute it into power and choose to be a conqueror, to be victorious, to have triumph. over any trial and tribulation. And you can show them, yourself, the divine, in the world. You can't bury me. I have too much life to live. And this is somebody looks like they have been buried alive, but they're coming out anyway. Now, to go through this, you're going to have to go through some things. It's called a sacrifice. Now, the sacrifice is notice how she's half in the water, waist deep. It might cause you some emotion. It may have affected your finances. There's something that got sacrificed for you to gain this wisdom. But it will be worth the sacrifice. Whatever you go through, it'll be worth it. The joy, the peace, the enlightenment that you're going to get will be worth it. It ain't going to feel like it when you're going through it, but it's going to be worth it. Don't give up. Hey, Hannah. Yeah, see, because if you don't give up, you will get rejoicing and celebration, 3 of Cups. You will celebrate if you continue to move forward. How do you continue to move forward? You're going to have to step into your power. You will be wise and strong. This is worth celebrating. In order to activate this, I keep saying there's a lot of green in a lot of y'all's cards, heart chakra activation. Now, the reason why the heart chakra is so important because that's the center point of all the other chakras. The center point. It says this is your integration point. It relates to your ability to love, to have forgiveness and compassion. Unconditional love, compassion, joy, gratitude, healthy pride, and acceptance. If you fall into jealousy, abandonment issues, anger, bitterness, fear, or rejection, conditional love, or even envy, it will close your heart chakra. So it is really important for you to not be bitter, but to learn the lessons. When you are gaining wisdom here, you should not be bitter because you're going to start to see, even though this person, what they did to you was awful. But once I explain it to you from a different viewpoint, I hope that you see that this was needed for you to step into your power, literally. To step into wisdom, to look at something from higher levels of consciousness, to sit with God and allow God to kind of navigate you through higher levels of consciousness over a period of time, to go sit down and see. This reminds me of the high priestess. The high priestess has her pillars, right? And to go through these different levels of knowledge and wisdom to gain higher levels of consciousness. This was needed. And so you will come face to face with your shadow self. Because they're going to hurt you so bad, you're going to be looking at everything. You got to look at the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're going to have to come face to face with yourself. Why did you allow this? Why did this happen to you? How did this happen to you? What did you want versus what did you receive? What was this person mirroring back to you? This is shadow work. In order to step into the light, you actually have to look back at the dark side to figure out how did we get here. This point right here, where I'm heartbroken, my person don't want good for me. How did we get here? This person was never on your level. They want to be, but they're not doing anything to be. They said it. I would love to offer you love. But they're not doing anything about it. So do they really want to offer you love? No, because actions speak louder than words. But you know what their action did speak? That misery loves company. And I do think you're too good to be with me. And if I have to hurt you for you to see that you're too good to be with me, then so be it. Do your shadow work. Because if you do your shadow work, you're going to see everything that we talked about in the tarot. You're going to see your growth and how you grew in the wisdom. This is why the crown chakra is turning purple, because now you have activated higher levels of consciousness. And it's on a notice here. I don't know if you noticed that there's a line here, there's a semicircle here. This would even be, I can even look at, so this is almost like activating higher levels of consciousness on a multi-dimensional plane. How you doing, Laz? Daz Ladez Cowie, thank you so much for the $13.99, sweet pea. May God bless you tenfold. So, I'm not taking personal questions. You said, yeah, I'm not taking personal questions. This is a collective read, sweet pea. Okay. But this, if you want to continue to grow on higher levels of consciousness on a multidimensional level, there's many twists and turns to this. This takes time. You're not going to gain this overnight. So, like, some people will go through heartbreak and they'll take time to heal. And then there's people who really gain wisdom. Wisdom takes time for you to dissect the ins and outs of your relationship, your role, their role, your purpose, all of this. You're going to gain it if you do the work. That does not happen overnight. It can take sometimes years to pull. Remember, I said multiple seasons, and I said each one of these levels, what if these are years? What's up, Sandra Williams? Your intuition will be strengthened. Your intuition will be strengthened because I told you you're going to gain higher levels of consciousness. You will be heavy. Notice how much heavier she is. Your truth is heavy. Heavy like an anchor. Experience, wisdom, can't nobody tell you nothing. When you when you learn something from actually going through it, ain't nothing like it. You are like an anchor. Ain't nothing like it. Your truth and your intuition will be sharp. You will be able to see things coming before it even reach you. This type of experience, you love somebody, you care about them, and they dog walking you. They see your light. They see you're independent. Now you recognize certain things in people. You're going to stay far away from that. You don't even need your front two eyes. Your intuition be like, that ain't right. I need to stay away from that. So you going through this, not only is your intuition growing, but like I said, your truth is now heavy. Like an anchor. You can now see things on a multi-dimensional level, higher levels of consciousness, and now you can be a light too and give it. Light exposes. Light reveals. Light brings clarity and understanding. And so now you possess something that you can now give away because you've gained the wisdom. You went through it. You've experienced it. This is your truth. Can't nobody tell you nothing after this because you did. Hey, I walked the walk. I talked the talk, and I got the scars and the healing marks to prove it. Someone else. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. In order for you to find your way towards abundance, because this is where you ultimately are going to go towards some form of abundance and balance. This says movement, choices, and decisions. You're going to end up having to make how you move, the choices you make, and the decisions you make going forward can vastly change your life. And if you want to remain balanced, you're going to have to go through all these different layers. This says mental conflict. Remember how I said it's like you got to go deep within. You got to pull back. You got to pull back your layers, baby, like an onion. Because when you do this, then you will actually make wiser choices and decisions, and you will move differently. Now, in order to get to this point of balance, to make these wise choices and decisions, remember I said you got to go through the mental conflict. And this is mental conflict, because why is it mental conflict? Because don't forget, that's shadow work. You all up in your head. Sometimes you're going to be looking like him, confused. You might feel angry sometimes. You might want to cry sometimes. It's going to be a hard one, but just pray. You'll get through it. But you will be having to go by. You're going to have to get by yourself. This is emotional withdrawal. You may have to ground yourself. You may need to go out into nature. You might want to sit by a body of water. You may have to go sit outside. You're going to have to really sit down and look at things from a different perspective. This looks like somebody praying. You might be deep in prayer. Because emotionally, this is going to hurt you. They're giving you hate, pain, and despair. Their brokenness was trying to break you. And it will feel like, for some of y'all, like they try to break your soul. This is you in hermit mode. This is you going through it. This is going to change how you move forward. Every decision and choice you make now, you're going to pause and look and be like, hold on now. This look like what I want, but is this really what I want? If I step over here, what lessons could I possibly learn? Because I done been through some things. Think about what I'm saying to you. Hey, Miss Edwards and Matthew P. Uh-oh. All right, real quick, y'all. We're going to do some Mirror Money Day. This ring was way heavier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, well. You said, what are they supposed to do? Michael J. When you say, what are they? Who is they? Oh, that's nice. Les. You said, what are they? Who is they? Define they. Who are we talking about? A cross watcher? Who are we talking about? Who is they? Y'all be saying stuff. I don't know who you be talking to. Hey, Brittany. Because if you don't tell me, you talking to me. I don't know. Who is it? You got to be specific. Okay, Holy Spirit, what is it you want us to know from the Mirror Money Day? What is it that we need to know at this time? Please give me guidance. What is it we need to know? This is the second time Spirit says you will be recognized. You will be recognized as the victor. You're going to get a lot of recognition. Lots of recognition and rewards. This is the second time. So this is double confirmation. You will be getting recognition and rewards. Do not take what I'm saying as lightly. If you going through this, there will be something for you on the other side of this pain. You're not going to get recognized, though, if don't nobody know who some of y'all are. In other words, Spirit is going to tell you. Remember, I said you got to give the light now. You've gained the wisdom. You got to share it. It says the hesitation to grab the spotlight is keeping your talents hidden. In other words, when the spotlight is light. It's time for somebody stepping out into the light. It's time for you to speak your highest truth. You'll be recognized and be given a lot of recognition when you do so. What's up? No, Sweet Pea. Raka. I'm not taking any personal questions. What's up, Kimberly? Spirit says it's time for some of y'all to explore. Because see, now that you're on a higher level of consciousness and look at all that light. Woo! It's time for you to... Sky's the limit. Remember I said you got new choices, decisions, and movement to make. Now you can explore different potential paths to success. You can go wherever you want to go. Your career exploration can provide you with clarity on what matches you. Try to narrow it down if you got too many interests, because sometimes It's hard to make a choice when you got too many. But some of y'all is gonna you're gonna see how this path can take you anywhere you want to go. Some of y'all will step into media, social media, real media, TV media. You can get more publicity to increase your finances if you or just sometimes telling your story. Some of y'all might be writers, speakers. You could be an actress. Some people get into acting or singing or podcasting or modeling or just anything in the media. You need to step into the spotlight. It's time for somebody to be seen. Spirit says, have courage to stand on the stage. Remember, you the truth. Don't be afraid to be stepping into the truth. You are the truth. Step into the light. You are the truth. It's time for you to show it. Whether you're acting it out, singing it out, writing it out. I don't care how you get it out. Just get out there. Please take care of your health because you're going on the next level. Health is wealth. And if you ain't got health, you can't keep moving to the higher levels. Take care of yourself. Get your health under control. You're on a new level. It's time for you to go on a new level. So it says it's time to improve your financial health as well as your actual health and any bad habits, especially when it comes to money. Because as you move up, what you do with a little is what you will do with a lot. So replenish your energy, energize, and prepare for what's next. What's next? A new level. That's what's next. It's time. See how those look like them air balloons? It's time for you to take off, baby. It's time for you to go to higher levels. Okay? There's new doors. At the top of this little thing here, there's new levels, new doors for you to go through. Hey, Stephen Morton. Okay, it says for you to take your finances and your business to the next level. It's time for y'all. Some of y'all are going to be on uncharted territory in your career. And it will demand constant evaluation and adjustments. So don't get set on it just always being the same. Sometimes it's going to be some changes. I know when I started my channel, I definitely had to make some changes. I used to record in the morning. I went to the evening. I used to pre-record. Now I do live. Sometimes you have to make choices and decisions. We used to do all the individual signs. Now we do all signs once a week as opposed to individual signs. The changes. Sometimes things change as you adjust. You just got to do what you need to do, because sometimes remaining the same means that you're not pushing yourself. New challenges. So sometimes you got to challenge yourself to get to the next level. Okay. Spirit says you're being given the key to unlock many doors. You are the key. And notice that key is lit up like you are the light. You are the key. You are the light. What has been locked is now being opened to you. You have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitations. Blocks are there to tell you sometimes that you're steering off of track. If you went through this hard time, and some of y'all definitely have, it says now if certain things were locked to you, and now it's being open. You have opened up the floodgates of abundance without limitations. Do you know what abundance without limitations includes? That's spiritual, mental, physical, actual money, prosperity. It's like prosperity in all areas is being handed to you. And there's no limit to how much or you can get. That is excellent. If you do find yourself being in a block, maybe something needs to change or you need to do something differently. Some of y'all are going to find your soul tribe. When you go down this new path, some of y'all are actually going to attract more people who are just like you. People who will support you. People who believe in you. You need to spend more time with those type of people. The type of people who will lift you up and not tear you down. Now, I am a firm believer in being able to speak life into yourself, but it is also equally important to be around people who, if you're a positive person, you need to be around people who will speak life and not try to tear you down. This person wanted to break you in the tarot portion because they wanted to misery loved company. They are miserable. They want you to feel that same miserableness, that darkness that they were in. So you need to change. It's time for some of y'all to change up your who your crew is. Some of y'all need to leave certain people in the past, and you need to move towards a new soul tribe, in an environment where it's like, because some of y'all environments that drain your personal and your professional life. And so in order for you to find that abundance and unlock them doors, you need to be around certain people, because God will keep certain doors locked because certain people are still around. So the moment they get out your life, money shoots up, all kinds of things will start being open to you. We have entertainer here. Some of y'all are meant to be on stage. There it is again, standing in the light. All right. It says some of y'all have charm and influence, and that is what will help you to get ahead. Whether you're a magician, a showgirl, a dancer, a host, or anything in entertainment, some of y'all just need to be out here. Okay. Don't let your ego lead you to discredit the opinions and ideas of others. Sometimes people, remember I said, sometimes people will see your light before you do it. Sometimes people will see your gifts before you do. But some of y'all will be like, no, I can't be that good. You might really be that good. You might really be that good. And you just need to develop it or keep working with it. So don't sell yourself short. If you want to continue to have a positive flow of money coming your way, it says you need to donate to create positive energy. So don't be afraid to donate money, okay? To create a positive change. Whether you're a humanitarian, a social worker, a legal aid, human rights, or adversary work. Some of y'all can give back by being counselors and stuff like that, or some sort of humanitarian or advocacy work, where sometimes you can just give like stuff that you just kind of, we can, if you're not using something, that's stored energy. And we need to sometimes go through our things and give them away. I know one year I gave away half my closet. I got rid of so much stuff. It be like that sometimes. It says the more you give of yourself, the more you'll nourish your soul. Because guess what happens? When you give, you shall receive. What you reap, you shall sow. So everything you give actually has a way of filtering back towards you. Okay, with charity. Last one. Let's give them something to talk about. Get ready. People going to be talking about you. Your name is going to be in people's mouths, whether it's for something positive or negative. So let's give them something to talk about, because people will be talking about whatever the hell you got going on. If you do nothing, they'll talk about you for being a bum. If you go for the stars, baby, they're going to talk about you for being great. Either way, they're going to talk. So you can minimize the drama by taking personal responsibility to act with integrity. Don't add to negative stuff. If people talking about you, don't go out here and do a whole bunch of bad stuff and now they're talking negative. I mean, let your actions speak. If you that man or woman who got your life together and you ain't got to tell people you got your life together, they gonna know by your actions. Walk the walk and talk the talk, baby. It says your personal drama sometimes can get in the way of your work. If you are somebody who got a lot going on, you got a bunch of options, you got a bunch of people all up in your business and stuff, wondering, are you going to be with this one? Are you going to be doing, you got too much going on. It's time for you to cut it out. Okay? Cut it out. Cut it out. Nobody wants to be a part of whatever this is, this drama. Get it out the way. And just know this will be your absolute last card, I promise you. Hello, Lion Sky Ventures. And Sola Nadia story. Sola Nadia story. It says, and John Beams, welcome to the channel. Some of you guys will be juggling multiple streams of income. So get ready for that. Prepare to be busy and juggling many roles and projects. Some of y'all are mothers and fathers on top of business owners. Some of y'all have day jobs and side hustles. Some of y'all will be doing multiple streams of income. Try to maintain the balance between your work and your personal life. Work-life balance is very important. Take the time to do what you need to do for you. Don't overload yourself. Or try and don't fail to stay on top of things. Keep going. You got this. Remember, I tell y'all all the time, when you're, especially if you're juggling multiple streams of income, so that you don't feel overloaded, ask God for the strength, the endurance, and the fortitude. I tell y'all that all the time. Y'all know that those are my big three things: strength, endurance, and fortitude will help you to get through whatever you're going through. So please, please, please make sure that you stay on top of that and ask for that so you can navigate all these multiple streams of income you got going on. Now, that being said, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank the Most High, her Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team. Thank you all for the 316 jewels. Thank you also to LaShonda and everybody who donated tonight. Thank you so much for the monetary donations, the 169 likes. Listen, I really hope that you were blessed by this reading. This was a very powerful reading. You are so much stronger, so much better than you realize. And your light is shining so bright. And people recognize it. Some of y'all are very upset. I see it. You don't want to be by yourself. You want somebody, you want somebody, you want somebody. And God will give you somebody. But I need you to know one important lesson. And I say it all the time. Relationships are lessons. Love is a gamble. If you're lucky, you're going to find the one. But even if you find the one and you find love, it does not mean that y'all not going to go through trials and tribulations along the way. Long marriages have been through everything. From break babies to drug addictions, cheatations. They have been through it all, but they chose to stick it out. So unless you got the patience of steel, sometimes you don't know what you're asking for. Maybe you should ask God what you're asking for. Hey, can you help me to look at the ins and outs? Because I want a spouse. Right? Well, are you ready to divide your time? Are you ready to compromise? Do you like helping out another person, or do you like everything your way? You need to ask yourself certain questions before you just try to jump into something. Because sometimes you're going to get this and you don't realize what you just asked for. So think about and ask God for wisdom so that you can really compare. Is this what I want, or is this what I want? Some of y'all ain't got time for relationships if you over here juggling multiple streams of income. So if you do get a relationship, what's going to go and happen with that? You ready to let go of some of them streams of income? You're going to ignore your person and then they end up cheating? How you going to navigate this? Ask yourself the tough questions. And move accordingly. Because if you got a spouse, you got to spend time with them. And certain things that are personal to you may not be at the forefront because now you got to share and compromise your time with another person. If you feel like being selfish right now, maybe being single is best for you because you got goals and dreams and hobbies that you don't want to give up. Think about what I'm saying. That's it. That's all. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know when I upload. If you do by chance need a personal reading, I'm the Light Tarot at gmail.com. Tomorrow is the All Signs. We're going Aries through Pisces starting at 10 p.m. All Signs readings, Aries through Pisces. We go live every day, but we're doing each individual sign. Okay? All Signs tomorrow. And I think that's pretty much it. So I love you. I catch you on the next one. Y'all have a beautiful good night, good morning, or good afternoon in your part of the world. And I'll see y'all at my normal time between 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. Sometime between 9:30 and 10 p.m. my time. On that being said, I love you and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, baby. Hey, Mona. I see you. And Joey JoJo. I see y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Look at this. This one little piece of hair is driving me crazy. Bye, y'all. Bye, baby.